Hello and welcome to Microsoft Excel course Advanced Part 5 Conditional Formatting. In this part we will study how to apply conditional formatting, how we can manage and remove conditional formatting from a spreadsheet. In the previous course we have learned various formatting features to format data present on a Excel sheet. But take for instance, we have a very large spreadsheet having thousands of records. Say we have an inventory list or a product list, like in the example which we have over here, where there are thousands of items and we are looking for certain quantities, or we want to reorder certain items whose values are very less, whose quantity is very less in the product list. So it is difficult to look for those data and analyze it. So in such cases, conditional formatting comes in handy, where we can format a range or a cell and examine the data. So we can add conditional formatting to one or several cells, rows or columns, or an entire table based on the cell value. So if we want to define conditional formatting is formatting based on a condition. If that condition is met, the formatting is visible on your data. Now we can set formatting rules for numbers as well as text or dates. We can have custom formatting for ourselves. We can apply new rules, we can create new rules, and all those things we will discuss in this part. So let's get moving and try out some of the conditional formatting features on the example which we have over here. Say we have a product list over here, and in this product list I want to find out, if it is a very big list, and I want to find out all those items whose quantity is less than 20. So one way is I can scroll down and look at all the data and find out the products whose quantity is less than 20, or a very simple way of finding that data is we use the conditional formatting. So let's select this quantity over here, or if you don't want to select it, then too you'll be given an option to specify the range where you are looking for the data. So in your home tab and under your styles group, you have conditional formatting. If we click on this drop down, we have several options available for us. So the first one, the simplest one which we are going to use, highlight cell rules, that we are looking for all those items whose quantity is less than 20. So for highlight cell rules, you have all these options, plus more rules are also there. You can make use of that. Let's go with less than 20. So home tab, your styles group, and conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and less than. Let's click on less than. You can see some colors at the back, and here also we can specify. By default a value is there, so those cells are highlighted, but we want it should be those items which are less than 20 should be highlighted. So you can specify a quantity over here, and from here you can, if I move it a little bit, you will be able to see, you can specify a different color, or you can specify a custom format for yourself. You can have a red with dark red text. You can click on custom format. The format cell dialog box will open for you. Here you can select the colors for yourself, say a red color, something like this, and click on OK. Here also you have applied a custom format and click on OK. Now if I remove this selection, you can see all those items whose quantity is less than 20, they are being highlighted with a red color. Now let's see some other conditional formatting features. Again, let's go back. We have made a selection over here. Let's go to conditional formatting, highlight rules. Anything which is equal, let's say it's greater than, say a quantity which greater than 40, let's specify greater than 40. Let's highlight it with a yellow color and click on OK. You can see the highlighting over here. I can simply say that these items, they have a quantity greater than 40. Let's try out some text, that we can find text or not. So I have made a selection over here. The product names have been selected. Go to highlight cell rules and click on text that contains. We are looking for a text. Say I'm looking for a text blender, and I want to highlight it and click on OK. You can see all those items which have a text blender in them, they are being highlighted. Same can be done for prices. You can make conditional formatting for dates. If I make a selection over here, go back and select a date, say yesterday's date or today's date or last week or this week or last month. Say we say yesterday's date and fill it with a yellow color and click on OK. You can see yesterday's date being highlighted. So we have applied some conditional rules formatting to our data over here for the purpose of analysis, so that we can quickly look for the Excel has certain predefined rules or presets which can be used as conditional formatting. Now if I click on conditional formatting over here, these are the options. We can also make use of the top and bottom rules. Here we can make selection of the top 5 rules. If I click on top 5 rules over here and say show me the top 5 cells in that rank in some rule over here, then it will show me those top 5 ranks over here, somewhere over here. Or if I select a price over here and then go to conditional formatting and select top or bottom 5 rules, top 5s, and highlight them with a green color and click on OK. You can see the top 5 being highlighted with a green color. Excel has a predefined rule or presets or that can be applied to your data sets. Over here you can quickly apply them. They are predefined. You can quickly apply them to your data. These are the data bars, color scales and icon sets. Let's see them. If I have this selection over here and I go to conditional formatting and select data bar, I can have a gradient fill or a solid fill. Now they show the value, whatever range you have selected, it will add a bar to it that will show the value from the higher to the lower side. The higher quantity will have a bigger value, the lower quantity, the lower number which is there, it will have a lower quantity. You can have that as well in your selection. If I select this one, you can see the data bars over here. Let's again select it. Instead of data bars, let's say we want a color scale over here. You can apply both the things to the same area, or you can set in a different things. You can have icon sets also. You can, these are the predefined icons. I can go to more rules also. If I click on more rules, you have a new formatting rule box open in front of you, dialog box open in front of you, where you can specify that which icon will represent which value, which quantity, and you can set these things over here. And once you are done, you can always click on OK. You can see over here by default the data bars are also there, and we have set some icons as well. Once a conditional formatting is being defined over here, we can make changes to it. We can edit it as well. Say this is my column where some conditional formatting is being applied and I want to edit it. So click on conditional formatting and click on the last option, manage rules. If you click on manage rule over here, it will show you, if you have made a selection, it will show you the rule which has been applied in your selection, or if you click on the drop down, you will be able to see all the rules which are applied on your worksheet over here in front of you. You can scroll down, you can see over here. Say if I want to make changes, top 5, you have a cell value which have Blender, we have applied a rule over here where we are looking for a text with Blender and it's been highlighted with a red color. I want to edit it. So simply select that rule, click on this checkbox over here and click on edit rule. Once you click on edit rule, the same edit formatting rule box will open for you. You can make changes over here. I don't want Blender over here. It is saying that look for those cells which have Blender. I don't want to look for those cells. I want to highlight those cells who do not have Blender in them. If I want, I can format the color also over here. Whatever color you have, you can change it to a different color and click on OK. Here also click on OK. You can see the changes over here. Click on apply and OK. If you look closely, instead of Blender, the other ones, they are being highlighted. Let's see the editing once more. If I go to manage rules, let's make use of another rule over here. I want to change this data bar, or I don't want to see this date which is being highlighted over here. I want to edit it. Click on edit rule. Dates occurring, say last week. If we have some data over here, click on that and apply and OK. We don't have any rule, we don't have any date which can be applied to that particular rule. So if we make changes to this date somewhere for last week, then the moment that those changes are applicable, you can see the data value. Say if I say we enter a date like 6/29/2021 and press the enter key. The moment you have a date which meets the conditional formatting, that formatting is being applied automatically. Now any changes over here, say if we make it as 3000, since it does not fall in the condition which we have applied, you can see the formatting has automatically been removed. So we can create conditional formatting rules for ourselves. We can edit them. Now let's move on to if there is a condition where we want to remove that formatting altogether. So in your home tab under styles group and conditional formatting, if you click on this drop down, you have clear rules option. Either you can clear the rules if you have selected a range, or you can select, and this option is also there, to clear all the rules from the entire sheet. Let's make a selection over here and go to conditional formatting, clear rules from the selected range. So that rule has been removed from the selection. Same can be done for the entire sheet as well. So in part 5, we have discussed how we can make use of conditional formatting for the purpose of analysis of a pattern or a trend, or we have a big list and we want to look for some data, then we can make use of conditional formatting by setting in a new rule or by making use of the already defined rules or the presets. We can edit those conditional formatting rules, and we can also clear or remove the conditional formatting from a spreadsheet. In part 6, we will discuss how we can sort and filter the data which is present on our Excel sheet. Thank you.